at the names, and I'm seeing Toxsuh, I'm seeing Krinknos, I'm seeing Esper. Good sign. I'm not seeing the names of their opponents. I'm hoping that it's going to be the correct team, but we'll find out when we get into it. But it should be the likes of GrayJinxed, yoKaaze, and fatcutlet when we get into it, as we'll see Erasmus and his Zentaru ban taken out on this one. No Rasmus or Zentaru all day, actually. And again, surprising, only one Drakkar, no Rasmus, no Zentaru. Rasmus has been eating a lot of bans, though, so not too surprising. It's kind of seen as such an oppressive striker at this stage. Rune, though, will be making a return. First Atlas, first Vice, we're going to be catching out there. First Luna as well, so our fourth game already giving us a lot of firsts as we head on to the pitch. And I'm seeing the correct names. So we're good, everybody. We made it. Right game, right teams. Here we go. Portals are up and open, boring middle ones. As we take a look at our opening awakenings, Twin Drive was the awakening of choice for every single player with the exception of GrayJinxed. GrayJinxed has gone Glass Cannon on the Rune, and I actually like that take. I think that will work out. Again, Rune is all about the anomalies, yes, but the anomaly insta KO, well, it will be kind of put to effect with that Glass Cannon and that extra bit of oomph. But the thing is, you know, using Rune to get those KOs, it can be difficult this time. I also do like the idea of Rune with the anomalies through the portal, similar to what we'll probably be seeing from Krinknos with those Dubu walls as we progress. I mean, barrier's so strong on this map, as we learned last time we were here. That's what I'm going to be expecting to see. Patient play from Esper will help find Toxsuh. And you can see, I mean, just sitting with the core, baiting out all of those projectiles, like drawing out all of the anomalies, everything was thrown at an immobile object. It leads to the goal. So first point going to go in favor of the blue side. Corner portals, though, means this one could be very 50-50, very, very random, and very likely we will see a goalie duel, but that is that Dubu wall in effect right there, keeping the core on that opposite side. That's it. You have to be careful, Krinknos, when you step forward. You could wind up catching you off guard sometimes. As GrayJinxed brings it back the other way. Body slam, by slam, waits for the anomaly to fall. Getting banished. This could have been the KO, but there's no anomalies there to take out Esper. fatcutlet trying to do what they can. You get jammed up in the corner. Cutlet wins the game at chicken. And this could be an opening for Hook, Line, and Sinker to get that equalizing goal. As their barrier stayed standing, their pass through the portal is good, and we're going to be tied at 1 apiece. Twin Drive on field, and Atlas wasn't banned. Bold. And I have to agree. Like, Atlas, that, you know, secondary ability, really, it can be the bread and butter of strong Atlas defense, but it wasn't used by yoKaaze there, and it is going to result in both barriers falling through the portal. We go one more time. Galaxatives looking to find a way to get that pressure. Nice roll and body slam as the Supernova not quite able to make contact. Or flip pass shot goal. 2-1 lead, Galaxatives. Trying to pull a little bit further ahead. Here we go. 2-1. Boring portals, middle of the pitch. That's right, I'll say it. That's the boring one. We want the corners. The corners are the fun ones. As we do go through the portals, just to kind of flip up the map, eventually the core will make its way towards that other end. One barrier's down and one player's KO'd. That's a little bit awkward. fatcutlet just got nuked, it looked like, and I was kind of expecting more of the KOs to be coming from this red side. Either way, Toxsuh couldn't get to the pass initially, but is able to play the rebound. That's going to be the first set going to the Galaxatives. They're going to be up 1-0. There was a set score. Awkward start for Hook, Line, and Sinker. They'll have chances to bounce back. First pick going to be going to a Luna, though. And that empowered special means, well, look. I want to say, I got it. It's the Oppenheimer build. I got to say it. It's there. It's easy. It's free. The girl shoots rockets. Oppenheimer shoots rockets. It all adds up. So we're going to be seeing Oppenheimer nukes coming from the Luna. I couldn't hold back. I wanted to think of something else. There we are. Let's see how it plays out, though, as we get ready to go. A 1-0 set score in favor of the Galaxatives. We'll see what we can bring. First portal will go down. Krinknos Actually doesn't go portal twice in a row. Use it once to get the first barrier and then try to go up towards the top of the map. Doesn't work out. But an awkward touch from GrayJinxed does put it in their own barrier. And now it's through the middle of the pitch we go. Through the barrier in the middle again. This time Toxsuh is just able to dive right through it. So that's going to be the first goal of the second set. Again, continuing on with the Galaxatives. Only took them 21 seconds to find that one. Quick and efficient goal. Start off this next point. Again, pressure coming from the top right now. We're seeing corner portals one more time. Very forward Dubu goal keep, but the positioning of Toxsuh was great. Toxsuh was actually defending that lower portal, which means that you couldn't see the quick pass back portal shot, as we are seeing fatcutlet just getting rocked around, unable to fall back and help the team. The goal will come through. Already 2-0 in favor of the Galaxatives. This is a trying moment, I think. Hook, line, and sinker. They seem to be falling further behind. Well, I mean, not seem to be. Quite literally, they're falling further behind. But at the start, it felt closer than what it is now in terms of just play style. It really isn't coming together. Good body slam clear from GrayJinxed to win that battle. Now with the core flip right on the barrier. This Dubu so far forward, and instead of taking the portal back, they just walk it. Walk it all the way to their own half in the midfield. It's doing their job. Swinging a miss from Toxsuh, though. Actually gets them a little bit out of position. GrayJinxed does what they can, though. Playing up high. Eventually is able to get that core somewhat out. As we see power chords coming through. Good save by GrayJinxed. Gets the second barrier. Tries to beat out fatcutlet. Loses one of their own barriers. Ends their second. All right, now here comes an opening. Maybe hook, line, sinker might be able to get one through. Has to be careful, though, because Esper does have the core flip, but put the core through the barrier, so wasn't able to kind of flip it back. Now it's the pass, flip, shot, goal. Right on the line. Esper takes the second set in favor of the Galaxatives. I have to agree with Pyros right there. They are not comfortable at all on this stage. Prime time available. Always gets me excited, but we'll see if that's the direction we go. I also see Timeless Creator. Built different. Would be good on GrayJinxed as well. A lot of opportunities. They're going to go for the stacks on stacks, and it makes sense. When you see Dubu playing this far forward, they're going to want that speed. Timeless Creator will go over to the AI. I mean, harder impact on Vice is the item for her. Prize Fighter instead of Prime Time. Going over to the Luna, and that one I'm curious on. This hasn't been a KO-heavy game, and Prime Time is so good. Even on a map like this, like having that go over to yoKaaze, I feel like that's just more tools to kind of lock down those barriers, and yoKaaze already has the missile propulsion, so he's able to just like constantly now throw out those shields into the middle of the pitch. That could be something which turns out to be quite strong. We'll see how it plays out. As well, I was questioning the lack of KOs. Toxsuh gets one, gets the goal as well. This one didn't prove me wrong, fair enough. Already 2 stacks underneath that belt and 1 goal closer to a Galaxative victory. Here we go. Point number 2. Toxsuh gets it around the anomaly and then puts some pressure on fatcutlet. Not enough for the KO, but with the portal usage, GrayJinxed is able to help and kind of take down that barrier. Again, we go through the portal. That's what I was talking about. Barriers through that portal, locking it down. Doesn't really get one in response, but it does protect it for the time being. And Toxsuh survives the double anomaly. Really well done from Toxsuh. It's that tofu wall gets its value and then some, but its core still gets behind GrayJinxed. Doesn't hit its point just yet. Power core not enough. Supernova will force an evasiveness, but GrayJinxed already aware where that core is going. Plays the corner, plays it well. Able to make multiple saves and still no barrier down despite pressure, it feels like, from every angle. And now we're seeing the Galaxatives put the pressure in their own right. Toxsuh has to be careful. Don't want to lose those 2 prize fighter stacks. It's going to fail back to get that orb. And with that orb, they have a core flip, and it's going to be used on the next point because with that dunk, Esper is going to get the Galaxatives 1 goal away. Our longest point yet, 55 seconds, but it still goes in favor of the blue side. We get geared up, ready to go. Goal number 3. Through the portal we go. First barrier, stay standing. yoKaaze makes not 1 but 2 big-time saves. As the fatcutlet missed on the touch, had a chance for the cross-up. Now Esper with the dunk, Esper with the pressure. Second barrier is going to fall. All you need is 1 more touch. It comes from Esper, and that's going to do it. The Laxatives will finish the night 2-2. Hook, line, and sinker, unable to get that one win they were hunting for. But well done to the Galaxative side. They looked more comfortable on the map. They knew when to play the portal. They didn't play it that often. They actually usually played more towards the middle and kind of only fell back on the portal when they felt they needed to. But every single portal duel did seem to go their way. Get the win for it in the end. 12k damage coming out of Toxsuh, 11k from Esper. I mean, the projectiles were really fast and furious. 4 KOs only, so still not a heavy KO night. I'm sure that's going to change, though, when we get into our playoffs. That's typically how things go here on Money Night Mondays. I'm taking a quick look at the standings. I will be happy well, I don't know how I feel about this one, actually. I would call it an upset, and upsets make me excited, but LGBZZZ lost to Dinos, sitting 2-2. There's a world where they don't make top 4, and that would be a shocker if 2 of our defending Money Night Monday champs aren't in the top 4. That would be a bit of a surprise. 2 Glasses of Milk also got their win over Team Temp Name, so I can't say I'm too surprised by that win over there. 2 Glasses of Milk with that win, I believe, will put themselves as well to a 3-1 scoreline alongside Dinos. So the 2 of them should be looking pretty good. Nerf Juno's in as well. 1 2-2 team will go in. Now, whether or not that turns out to be, Jamers Gamers or Nerf Juno, we will see. There's also the world, if Jamers Gamers currently beats Nerf Juno, they're still playing right now, that would be the 3rd and 4th team. So, yeah, LGBZZZ, they're in a lot of trouble. They need a Nerf Juno win, and they need some tie breaks in their favor. Obviously, we won't know the results of that till this round ends, and, well, I hear if you throw to break, the round ends quicker. So we're going to be doing just that. We're going to be throwing to the break. When we come back, we'll have some special guests on to kind of chat around, have a little back and forth, and enjoy that semifinal. And then our grand final, of course, will be a best of 3 to cap off this evening. So stick around. Semifinals when we return.